What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles. How you doing today? Do you know what? I sat here this morning, I don't know what possessed me. But I said, I haven't done a Celtic cross in a while. I've got to do a Celtic cross. And what's come out is a bloody doozy. I just picked up the first deck that was on my actual desk at the time, which happens to be these ones. And although they look a little bit nondescript, once you pick up these cards and you use your intuition, something else comes out. So I'm going to give you the Celtic cross. But first of all, if you're not subscribed yet, why not? Hit the subscribe button and the alert bell, because as you can see, this is going to get deep. For me to actually save this in this way, in this position, you know it's going to be deep, something deep. I just couldn't believe that these cards came out. So I have to give it to you, collective. So, and also, please, if you want to hit it up with the Soul Tribe, and I'll probably do an extended to this because some of these cards are definitely going to be needing clarifying, okay? So I would do the clarifying with in the Patreon. So please come over, because as usual, Patreon's going to see this first. And I don't know if you can see my little side, but I'm going to put it up there. It's Patreon saw it first. So let's get this straight so you can see the cards. I want you to see this because this is deep. So as you know, with the Celtic cross, we start in the middle. And the middle is always going to be the present position. So what it is at the present position is somebody. Is this your person as the Knight of Wands, the player from the Himalaya, the in and out energy, the Panani, the community dick? Are they currently doing this at the moment? But you know what I'm getting from this, people? I'm getting from this that they're tired of this situation because they've played this so much. They've played themselves. They've played themselves out of so much being in this position, being this Knight of Wands. Sometimes a Knight of Wands is somebody that rushes forward, who wants to rush forward with good news. But sometimes, especially if they're not in a negative, and you know why they're doing this? I'm going to tell you why they're doing this. It's what's influencing this situation. It's the current influences. And I'll tell you what it is. When you see the Knight of Pentacles, it's them trying to make money. I mean, I know the Pentacles, they're trying their hardest. What's influences is trying to be stable. Your person is trying, it could be mentally, emotionally, physically, mentally, materially, whatever. But whoever this person is, whoever your person is, it could be a married of situations. We can actually clarify that. But they are being in this in and out energy because they're not secure. They're not as secure as you think they are. And they're desperately trying to make money. And this is one of the reasons why they might have rejected you. I'm not saying this is the whole reason, or when I see this is somebody who's very materialistic. Now, normally the King of Pentacles is stable and reliable, but for this to be their current influences over the King of Wands, they don't want to be a player no more. They're trying to think about their money now because they must have played themselves out. What a one piece, what a one. I don't know. But let's move on from that. So next we want to have the goals or the destiny of the person. Is this person's destiny the Nine of Swords? Insomnia. They can't sleep at night. They're stressed, they're worried because they're worried their money situation as well as what they've done in the background. Because the player from the Himalaya is not here for no reason. They did things in the background and now they're regretting it. And now they're getting a visit from Spirit. This is what I'm getting. They're getting the karma's kicking in. And now, do you know what? All these cards need clarifying already. They're just, all these four needs all these cards need clarifying already. But when you see the Nine of Swords and the way it's sat here like this, okay, let me tell you something. This person is going through it now. Like it's just confirming for me, Spirit is kicking them up their arse. Or karma's kicked in and now they can't sleep. They're thinking about all the things they did in the background, all the people they let down, all the people they conned, all the people they manipulated. I'm just telling you, it's because I want that one. I want to go on, yeah. So let's find out the next position, and that is the influences of the distant past. Indecision, cloudiness, not making a choice, blind and deaf to a situation. You take your pick. I'm getting that this person just didn't know how to make a decision. This is what influenced their distant past, and cloudiness and misjudgment. It's almost like they were the player from the Himalayas. People were probably egging them on as well, egging them on to be this player. But really what they should have been concentrating on is their stability. This is why they're now up in their head. And this is what influenced the distant past. So what's next? We got to get some clarification. See, recent past events. Okay. This will go with this. This will go with this. Recent past events. This is the Ace of Cups. Did they originally offer you their Ace of Cups? Okay. Only to abandon you, only to make you feel rejected. This is one of two things, okay? But this again needs to be clarified. Let me tell you something. This person offered you their cup of love, but found something with the player from the Himalayas, something else what they thought was better, what they thought was better. But you know when all that glitters is not gold, then pick shit? This is them now taking away that offer, making you feel rejected, making you feel less than, making you feel like you are just an option, okay? They made you feel like an option. And they offered this cup to somebody else. But as we can see, it was to their detriment. Do you see what I mean? It was to their detriment. Oh, what I want, peace, what I want. So we've got the future influences now. Here's where it gets interesting. Here's where it gets influential. Because we've got the Eight of Wands here. They want to communicate with you. They want to communicate with you. They want to come forward to you. They want to take that. They're itching to say something. They're itching. It's like the itchy and scratchy show. They might itch. They must scratch. They want to scratch that itch. That's why that's come to my head. They want to scratch that itch. When you see wands is a phallic symbol anyway. But it's more about communication. To be fair, it's a lot to do with communication moving forward towards you. But why do they want to do this now after all the nonsense that's gone on? They was the player from the community. They're the player realizing that they should be really thinking about their money. And maybe that could be even one of the reasons why they made you feel rejected. They thought that, well, I can't cope with this right now. I need to go and I need to go and prove myself to this person, or I need to prove it to myself. What's going down, collective? This person wants to communicate now. What's going on? That's the future influences. So we want the present attitude now. What's the present attitude? Ah! The magician! Are they trying to manifest you in? Or they're trying to do this? Come to me. Come to me. This is somebody, and again it needs clarifying, but this is somebody who's trying to manifest you, who's trying to actually make you come to, I always get this message, but they're trying to make you come to them rather you go to them, and they're playing this sitting and waiting game. It could be years, but they could sit and wait a little more because it's not going to happen because they did the wrong, but they still feel that they have a pull on you, and they don't. I'm getting the message with this card in particular, but again, it needs clarifying, is that whatever they did in the nonsense in the background, Spirit blocked it because there's no effects on you whatsoever. You might get the odd, I can feel somebody's energy, but whatever they're trying to do is not working. It definitely is not working because you'd be telling a different story. Do you know what I mean? You'd be telling a different, oh, well, me, I really want my person, but oh my God, I can't do anything. I can't concentrate. I can't work. I can't make money. I can't do nothing. This is how you'd be feeling. This person wants you to rely on them. They like the codependency. They like to rule the roost. That's what the player from the Himalayas is all about as well. The community part, they want to be non-committal but still rule the roost. So that one was all about the present attitude. So now we want the environmental influences. Okay. The environmental influences. The Five of Pentacles. Now the Five of Pentacles. This could be one or two. If this is an environmental, so when it says environmental, it means external influences, and the external influences is this. When you see the Five of Pentacles, A, it's about money. B, it's about somebody feeling left out. And C, somebody's actually could even be poverty stricken now. or they just have a poverty-stricken mindset. They're very tunnel visioned. Like I said, you could see, for some reason, I got the message that this King of Pentacles is all about the money at the moment. And this is just confirming why. The external factors is that they want money, they need money. So they could have done all sorts of nonsense in the background. Do you know what else I'm getting? That this person could have thought you was their money train as well. This is the external factors. They may have thought you could have been their money train as well. Do you know? Or it could be that they're being put under pressure with peer pressure, like keeping up with the Joneses. They're around a set of people that are just very, including themselves, is very materialistic. But what I'm getting as well is that they might have gone into business with people that they've just lost left, right, and centre. They picked to their pick shit again. Not only in business, because when you see swords as well, it's like they were undecided at some point. You know, their vision was clouded. They were clouded, and as a result, they could have lost money. They definitely feel left out in the cold about something. But all they need to do is look behind them and change their ways. That's all it is. That's all they need to do for that one. What's next, people? What's next? Let's see what this is. This is the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. And this is the innermost emotion. This is like the innermost, what they would never tell you. They're wishing on a star for you. They're wishing on a star. And I'm going to tell you, as I definitely know this is about you, whoever you are, because I know it's definitely about you. Okay. This Nine of Cups here, this is in, what position is this in? I always forget the innermost emotions. They're wishing and plotting, and they're just wishing for you. And this is why the manifestations comes out. This is why the manifestation come out. But they could even be just trying to make money, or they've got this poverty mindset now because they want to be with you and they know that, you know, they need to be stable. They just need to be stable. And this is the wish fulfillment. Do you know what I mean? This is the innermost emotions. Oh, what a one piece, and we've got one more, and this is going to surprise the most likely outcome. Wait for this one. Drum roll, please. Dun, dun, dun. The Empress. Oh, drop the mic. You see all this business about communication? I want to come forward to you that this is the outcome. You have bossed up. You have leveled up, and I can see it. But again, it needs clarification. So I'm going to have to do that, people. But this person, let me tell you something. This person wants you. They want you bad. This is the possible outcome. They could have bossed up too. They could be the emperor in their life starting again. They could be. Because this card is not only about you leveling up. Yes, it's about leveling up, but it's about starting birthing new ideas. It could even be the possible outcome is that, you know, they could have knocked somebody up. Or they could have leveled up and started again, because basically I can see somebody who's got money troubles here. Somebody's got money troubles here. I don't know why this is coming out in this Celtic cross, but it could just simply be that they just feel left out in the cold, and now their wish fulfillment is you. Because it says it's plain and straight. Look, they're manifesting you because they're feeling left out in the cold. You're a wish fulfillment. This whole side here is nothing about you. This person is thinking about you, what's going on with you. Because look, the Magician, they want to manifest you in because they're feeling left out in the cold. You're a wish fulfillment for this person. And who they're looking at is the Empress. Did you even say this to some person? I'm not who you think I am. I'm an Empress, you know that. You can call whoever, you can call everybody whatever you want to call them. But I know I am worthy. I am worthy to be called the Empress. You could even say that to somebody one day. I don't know. But this is how they see you. They put you up on a pedestal. This is you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck now. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do an extended to this and clarify these cards, because although this has gone into detail, some of it is uncertain, especially the Ace of Cups at the top there. The Ace of Cups in the actual recent past events. Now, we need to clarify whether that's a cup of love he offered you or if it's the cup of love they offered somebody else, because the twos is here. The two swords, this is like cloudiness. This is like non-committal. This is like somebody not making somebody not making a decision. It's just pure cloudiness. Because normally 9 times out of 10 with this card, someone's blinded and they're anti. That means that it's just indecision, cloudiness. They're blind and deaf to a situation. They were just blind and deaf to what they were doing. And then they've gone and offered their cup somewhere. Now, I don't know if that's you or if that's somebody else, but that needs to be clarified. But let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, shall we? So, the Empress. So now look. But the thing is, you might have put this to rest. You might have put this to rest and said, because you wanted to go and find your happiness because this person wasn't it. Now this person wants to take a leap of faith towards you. But they're uncertain. They don't know what direction to go in. Because they can see that the Four of Cups here, they're seeing that they're thinking that you might reject them, but they might still try and come forward and try and persuade you. I don't know. But will they be using their devil energy to trap you? Do you know what I mean? They could be wanting to use sex as a tool. Some of these people think sex can hold people. Sometimes these people think sex can hold people. When I see this, do you know what I mean? But it's nothing but karma. If they come to you in that way, it's nothing but karma. It's nothing but if they come forward to you. Let me show you something. If they come forward to you, here's what's at the bottom of the deck. Look, the Two of Cups. This is nothing but a karmic cycle. Is it another karmic cycle? Or if this person learnt their karma and now they want to come forward to you in this Two of Cups energy, who wants to come to you with this Two of Cups? Is that what it is, people? Because this is like somebody who's going through karma, justice, and, karma nyam them body. So they want to come forward to you in this loving gesture. They want this union now. They want this togetherness because, look, they know they juggled you in the past. I could keep going. They know they juggled you in the past. And now they know they need to work on this situation. Because they can see you as the boss bitch, the boss man, the Nine of Pentacles. Young, free and single, old, free and single, and it's got their goal. Because you are the Queen of Cups. You are the Queen of Cups. I mean, you could even be dating in this situation. It doesn't mean you're committing anything. You could be dating, you could be going out with people, but you're single, you're abundant. Do you know, you could even be like... in some circumstances, I've read about the Nine of Pentacles. In some circumstances, she could even be bored about the situation because she's making so much money. She could even be like, I don't need this nonsense from this person because I am abundant by myself. And look here now, because you're loving, caring to the point, and while this person has just tied themselves in a trap, they made a trap for themselves with this love situation. And now they want to come in, slow and steady wins the race. Do you know what I mean? Do they trying to be balanced with you now? Is this what the future energies is about? But they can see that you're walking away from this situation. They want to boss up and be the emperor in your life, but this is all about control as well. But the problem, what's stopping them, and I'm not taking this any further now, what is stopping them is they need to come with some truth and clarity, especially about this third-party situation. Because what's here is, this Ace of Cups here could be either the cup they offered you or the cup they offered somebody else, but we're going to find out in the extended, people. So I'm going to do an extended to this. So come and join me over the Patreon if you want it. The link is in the description below. And if not, please subscribe. Hit the alert bell. Because this is deep already, but there's so much explaining to do. I don't even know where to start with this one, but it's going to get deep. So until next time, people, keep the faith.